Hey guys, welcome back. I today I'm here just to I've taken down my previous video in regards um, to the markings of the step to complete ones, and after doing a bit more research and having a lot of people messaging me about it, I would actually like to issue an apology for this because I have no solid proof of what's actually um, how to prove that point. The card that you see here, so a bit of a explaining to do is that so on that day of release, I actually had this card traded to me, and when the card was traded into me, originally you could actually see all the step and complete, the symbols on it. And so when I first took it in, the customer actually asked me if he can actually have a sift through the cards again. And when I passed it to him, he was sifting through the cards. And when he brought it back, I noticed that a few symbols were gone. Of course, we have talked about the oil and things like that. So that's when I noticed that, oh, wow, did a bit more rubbing and then found out this card actually didn't have the Phyrexian symbols anymore. However, after doing a bit of research and things like that, people have mentioned how if we were to clean it with a cloth, once we wipe the card off, the symbol should come back. But unfortunately, during that time, this one is still not really showing it. It's actually still very, very clean on that side there. However, I don't have any proof of how this method is actually printed and things like that. I've actually been doing a lot of extensive testing myself to see what I can do to the surface and things. But I personally have, after this couple of 2 days, I don't really have much of a proof myself. Of course, the reason why I made that video was because I thought that at that time it was quite a big issue. If it was, it would have been a really big issue if cards came out damaged and things like that. It actually very damages the collectible aspect of the game. So I was more worried at that time. So I kind of hastily posted that video up. So I do apologize if some people thought that I was trying to spread some misinformation. So I am actually very sorry if you felt that way. So originally I thought about just apologizing. I think that I should have actually just apologized on video as well. So like this, I actually don't really know. I'm not gonna look into this anymore. If anybody else can do any other findings, feel free to have a look as well. But um, definitely, I won't be pursuing this matter anymore because it feels that um, yeah, again, if I don't have proof, then there's nothing that I can do about it. But yeah, once I do agree. Like if you look at this rat here, even with the oil, you can see that the symbol disappears. But if you give it a nice little wipe with a bit of cloth and stuff like that, it should come back. But it doesn't really come back to its full capacity again. And that's why I was thinking that there must have been another layer over the gloss. But again, I don't know. And I'm just gonna leave it to that one. So I'm just pretty much this video is just me explaining what my intentions were when I posted up that original video. Again, it wasn't to, I was more worried about people buying it online. If you were actually buying off vendors and stuff, you just have to be really careful about looking after the cards. But since after this couple of days, got a few hate mails and stuff like that. But yeah, I decided that yep, I'll take a step back and I won't pursue this anymore. Maybe that, like I said, I'm most likely all wrong and things like that. But there are some examples that I'm trying to find that does actually still prove that there might be some potential damages. I actually really don't know. So technically, if I clean this, it should actually all come back. But from here, you can see that it's coming back a bit, but it's not like the other ones that we get. So that's what I mean. So see, I rubbed this one out, but then the thing is that once we clean it again, yeah, it's not as shiny as the other ones over there. So I don't know. You guys are probably there's probably a lot more. Yeah, you guys will probably know more than I do. I will just go back to some just unboxing videos, and I don't, and yeah, but yeah, thanks for watching again, and I'm quite sorry if I made anybody angry or upset or anything like that, but just have a good one. All right, take it easy.